Welcome to a Command & Conquer Remastered Cast between... oh, come on, who is it? Well... It's on 4 pools between 2 GDI players. One of them is MarkJFox, the other is Latziks. I'm pretty sure I'll have to call them blue and yellow this game. It's a best of 5, it's round number 1 in the AOD tournament. Or like in the tournament hosted by AOD Gaming. Right, slightly more efficient refinery over here for our blue player. And, well, minigunners and grenadiers moving out for both, of course. For pools, are we going to see water usage? No! Who would have thought that? Is it going to be annoying for the water to be there? I don't think so. It's just a different map. Probably a map players also don't have that much experience with. And being a GDI mirror and all that, it's also not going to be too interesting in, like, movement speed and all that. So, sure. Anyways, 3 refineries over here and 3 over here as well. One little silo should be sold off, honestly, but not yet. Anyways, over here. Grenadiers exploding. Really nice for yellow. Just get those kills early on. I mean, it's not going to matter much, most likely. But it always is just very nice. 2 to 1, that's very good. 2 to 1 KD, of course, yes. Eco right now is like 300-ish ahead. For, I believe that is our blue player, yellow player. Yes. Yes, I believe it is our yellow player who is in fact like a couple hundred ahead. Right, and over here we now have a war factory. Does mean you are on minus 25 power, blue. But you will be able to, like, get up medium things earlier, which can be important to, like, get a mass of. Or you can go light scouts if you want to, who... Not really sure. Over here though, Orcas. Oh yeah, Orcas do not have anti-air, or like, GDI doesn't have anti-air, and Orca is air. You don't know about it? You know about that war factory though. Are you going to save up for like 5 Orcas in order to just snipe it? It's expensive, but so are tanks, right? Tanks are like 900 apiece, Orcas 1200. So maybe it's worth it to go for 5. It's very quick if you have the cash. I mean, they produce very quickly. And going for 4, then sniping, going back, and then sniping again could of course work. I mean, you don't have the time to like... Does it go down to 4? Since when? Do you have, like, drugs? How did it go down to 4? It's always 5 that you need. Like, 90% of the time it's 5. Okay. Sure. In that case, 4 is even better for you. GDI does not have anti-air, not significant anti-air. Yes, they do have rocket soldiers. No. No, that's not anti-air. Right. Going after a medium tank. Well, that's a good target for your Apaches. And the reason why, like, rocket soldiers are also, like, really not anti-air. They're super slow. There are 4 of them here. They really should be protecting the construction yard, I kind of think. Especially if yellow just decides to move in with a couple of units. There is nothing here right now, and just scout. Light scout over here is doing a very good job and will be the next target. No infantry over here for like yellow at all. That could be bad because that means you are vulnerable to grenadiers, but maybe you assume that you're going to be able to get up outposts if they do move in. Or that you just build your grenadiers in time. Because it takes a long time before they move to the other side of the map, of course. The infantry for blue. So, Orcas, once again, going to try and snipe refinery this time, including harvester is what they try. They do not succeed. War factory is now also out. That does mean that this is a very important position for yellow. However, I don't think blue has scouted that, and indeed they haven't. They know, of course, that that's where all of the orcas are. I mean, that's where they fly back to, so that should be their landing position. But what are they able to do? Don't let them crush you. Stupid grenadier, you should have moved out of the way. Right, orcas will have refueled by now, pretty much. Yeah, there they are. 2 of them are damaged, but not that much, and no anti-air here. 1 tank does go down, still have like 50% ammo. And you do know that the enemy has tanks. That means that they have a war factory. Are you going to try and go after it, or are you just going to go after tanks? Sniper tank, go back, sniper tank, go back. It is decently effective. And you are cutting up quite a couple of things yourself already. 3 of them there. A second war factory as well. I mean, you are almost 10k ahead in eco. As in, like, resources harvested. So you're really doing good on that front. Just looking at the refineries, I mean 2 there, 2 there, 2... Another 2, so that's 8 total, I believe. That's 4, that's 7. Not bad, not bad. But 7 is less than 8. Yes, we did count. Yes. Right, and that's even like number 9, I believe. Or was that one already built? I don't remember. Anyways, orcas are once again moving. Going to try and take down the refinery once again, but now maybe with tank and some infantry here, you should be able to take it down. Come on, you really should have been able to take that down, right? Should you? Yes. Yes, you should have been able to take it down. Are you going to take it down? It looks like you are going to take it down. And the harvester was just about to go out, but it didn't happen. Just a little too slow. Right, do you now have scouting? No, you still don't have scouting on the main base. You do have scouting on that war factory over there. That does mean that, well, especially with those grenadiers getting the first couple of shots off, you can once again go ahead and snipe. Where is the anti-air? Nowhere, that's right. Because GDI doesn't have anti-air. Going for 5. That sounds like you want to go for the construction yard. And why does it go back that far? Come on. Stupid game. Anyways, that's 5. Looks like they're going to try and go ahead for the construction yard, but they don't know about it yet. At least, they don't know the position. They don't have it scouted. Third war factory? Are you out of your mind? I mean... Okay. Yes, they are out of their mind. They're 20k ahead. That's 50% more than the enemy. However, that enemy has this thing. An engineer. Because they did in fact sell off their construction yard a couple of seconds ago. Right. Is it able to do something? Most likely not. However, over here, well, that's 3 medium tanks. Only 1 of them got killed. You've still got like ammo in your orca, but it's sitting down. Almost got destroyed. Not quite. And going to go ahead and land, because it does not have an airpad, I believe. Is that the reason? Yes, that is the reason. And you are at like minus 55 power now. Right. And this construction yard, it shouldn't go down, honestly. But still, I mean, it's being damaged. You need to repair it. And you're still on like minus 65 power. 64. Sure. So, production has slowed down, but who cares if you have 3 war factories, right? I mean, they still have massive production. 5,000 in the bank. They had no problem repairing that. And they really should just go ahead and bully. And actually, it is MarkJFox who is being bullied. Yes, MarkJFox is in blue. This is like the other one whose name I really just do not remember. It was like something Latziks, I don't know. Anyways, over here, 5 medium tanks are moving in. And moving into a what? They probably look for this thing. The war factory does make a lot of sense that they're looking for it. And with the last medium tank cleaned up for Mark, they are now moving in. 1 more medium tank, okay. And orcas are going for barracks. Does make sense because, well, war factory was going down anyways. And with the barracks gone, that is no production left for MarkJFox. And there it goes. Yes. Took a while, but it's gone. Now, are you going to sell off or are you going to have them destroy everything? It's like very nice pathing, very sneaky harvester, able to steal some Tiberium from the enemy. Very, very nice. And it looks like they found out they lost it. Right. They probably just chatted, let's be honest. And game froze. Very good, very good. 85,700 versus 49,825. Nice names, guys. On to game number 2. It is on an AOD clown map, which, well, you can definitely see the clowning happen over here. That is a clown with a very nice, like, laboratory, like, in the middle. Right, it is Latziks. Yes, I looked it up. Latziks versus MarkJFox, and I did not check their colors. I assume, since last time Mark was blue, that this time they are yellow, because I believe host switches, but that of course doesn't mean a lot, because custom games like Team 1 isn't always the same color and all that. And, well, 2 little harvesters versus just 1, and there is a second little bit more spread out. Is that going to matter? No, it's not, but it's still a GDI mirror. So, yeah, I mean, the same as with a North mirror, there's nothing to talk about in terms of, like, who has an advantage on this map? Neither player, because they have the same faction. And it's a horizontally mirrored map, or like, is that technically vertically mirrored? Because the mirror line is like vertical. I don't remember. It is a mirrored map, so neither player has any advantage. Since, well, yeah, it's not exactly a claustrophobic map, so it's not as if the power plant like L shape is going to matter at all. Right. Going to move along the top with your little grenadiers, trying to scout. Okay. Means not even just trying, they are scouting. And why are you going for rocket soldiers? What do you have in mind? Do you have something very sneaky in mind? Maybe, maybe not, I don't know. Anyways, scouting, really, really good for yellow. And I don't know who they are, so I'm just not going to use their names, I'm just going to say a blue and yellow. At least I'm going to try and do that. Right. Feathering on over to the north, and you know what? I'm going to say that this is Latziks just because they're going for the same strat as last time, with Apaches and Orcas and all that. I'm just going to go ahead and say it, even though I'm not sure about it. So if I'm wrong, we're just going to switch it up after the fact. Say like, okay, when I said that, I meant that. Alright, good. Anyways, Light Scout Humphrey is going in and just going to do Light Scout things, as in Scout. Thing is though, it is sitting there, in range of, and being damaged by the Orca. Now it's going to go down and actually do some more scouting, which is probably the main thing it needs to be doing. I mean, if you want to go for an Orca yourself in the future, it is very important that you have everything scouted so that you can just snipe things. Even if you don't go Orcas, it's nice to know what the enemy is up to. Over there, War Factory is out with double tank already, which is of course a lot faster than what yellow is going for. And in the middle, well, mainly more infantry is out for blue. But it's also not a big deal. Let's be honest, it just isn't. And now you're on 5 refineries. Over here we have got 5 refineries as well, but one of them is in the middle. That is important, because this is not going to run out as quickly. However, it is also a lot more exposed. Look at this field, it's almost gone already. Same on this side, though less so. Because look, this is also the north field, which they have captured. Or like, they're using it. So yeah, that is very nice for, well, yellow. But rocket soldiers, medium tank, grenadiers, refinery could go down. It really could. And close to construction yard as well, but that really shouldn't go down. Double war factory over here already. One tank, that's 2 tanks, and a couple of grenadiers close by as well. Construction yard should not be able to go down, and actually like nothing should be able to go down. Rocket soldiers being picked off, which means that Orca has no opposition, because GDI does not have anti-air. Yes. No. It doesn't. Right. It's a clown map, but honestly, it's not really playing out like a clown at all. I mean, we're just seeing some standard strategies. We've seen yellow use the same strat before. Blue is pretty much going for the standard strat as well. A little interesting that they're like going for like the fully south side first, not going into the middle at all, not going into the north. And gridlock, oh no, that's 2 harvesters stuck, that is a lot. But, unless my colors are mixed up, blue should still be ahead by like 2000 eco. I'm pretty sure my colors are mixed up. Yes, I'm like 95% sure about that. I think yellow is ahead by like 2000. Anyways, over here, well, 1 medium tank fighting 2, that's not a good idea. And infantry can be run over, but is trying to dodge as best as it can. And you know what, it is actually succeeding at it. Light scout over here, going to shoot a tank. Also very, very nice, of course, yes. And well, there goes the refinery. There was no harvester in it, so it's not a big deal. But still, it does go down. And yes, that does actually mean that they are mixed up. Right, I thought so. Anyways, over here, that's 5 medium tanks in the middle of the map. What does blue have against it? They've got 1 war factory with 1 tank. They've got nothing else. That's a stupid harvester. These have been fixed. Construction yard is being damaged. There it goes. Sold off. What do? You're able to build like 2 or 3 more tanks. That's it. You do have like harvesters over there, but who cares about harvesters? They're not really good offensively. Defensive. Defense, yeah, they're decent. I mean, they can run over infantry, but so can tanks, and they are doing that very well. You do have 2000 in the bank, but you're behind in eco by 6000. And, well, there goes your war factory. This is a struggle for blue. And you know what? I'm even going to say that it's probably going to be 2-0 for like Latziks? I believe it was Latziks. Something like that. Because I'm pretty sure they are indeed yellow. Right. The game has sped up, but are we going to really go ahead and slow it down just to see this one barracks go down? No. I think it's fine to just let it go like this. And that is the seller for MarkJFox. Mostly, there it goes. GG. Eco, as expected, better for yellow. And just better in general. Let's go to game number 3. Time for game number 3. It is on split ends between in the yellow Latziks as GDI. As well, probably everyone expected. Versus in the blue, it is MarkJFox as GDI as well, because this has been a GDI matter all day long, and it's going to stay that way for now. It is match point for Latziks right now, so Mark, you really need to get going. And with the better start, I mean, Latzik had to move all the way over here, slowly do that, then like open up, then start everything. Mark is actually ahead by like an entire refinery. So they really, this is their best chance thus far, I would say. Double refinery over here already, versus just 1. And now the second one? No, now the second one. And the third one for Mark already. However, look at where Mark is. Mark has 3 refineries on this field. Whereas the third one for Latziks will be here. Yeah, that means spread out refineries, only 2 on their base fields. And that means that their fields are going to just last longer. Which means that as long as this game goes on for enough time, Mark's eco, even if they have the same number of refineries, will be worse. Over here, our Mark is taking like decent fights, alright, but that hurts. Oh my, losing like 6 or so grenadiers in that one explosion really just took the wind out of their sails. I mean, defensive barracks here, just getting a couple of good shots off, because otherwise this construction yard would have actually been in quite a lot of danger. I mean, just think about it, like 10 grenadiers moving in, yeah, that thing goes down quick. It really does. Over here, only slowly spidering on over, but does already have the first war factory. One war factory, of course, with just one light scout created right now is not that much. Second barracks, okay, that's fine. But what is the, like, what's the war factory doing right now? Honestly, not that much. I mean, 4 refineries over here, just 3 over here. Yes, Mark had a way better start. And yet, they are a refinery behind. Sure, they do have the war factory, but the war factory has been up for like half a minute. And only now the light scout, the cheapest thing they can build, the fastest thing they can build, gets into the enemy base. Yeah, there is refinery number 5. This is still on 3. Mark, what are you doing? Like really, what is Mark doing? They had a good advantage. Maybe they just spent too much on the war factory early on, because like, it is expensive. They get 1 tank out, they get 1 light scout out. Light scout is sitting here, not really doing a lot. And we'll go down to these 2 little grenadiers. But yeah, that war factory has not really paid itself off right now. It has led Mark to be like behind in eco. Because yes, Mark was ahead, and not anymore. Only like 1200 behind, but that does mean that the eco per minute for yellow is quite a lot better. Getting up war factory now. What has Mark made in the meantime? 3 medium tanks. This war factory has made 3 medium tanks more than this one. The issue lies in the fact that this war factory has more production capabilities, as in it has more eco backing it up. There are 6 refineries out already, only 5 on this side. And if we look at efficiency, this field is already pretty much gone. Which means that these 2, at the very least, are like quite a lot less efficient. This one has like carved out a good portion of the field, but it's not gone. This field is pretty much gone. In the middle, this refinery is also like, oh, that hurts. Just in the middle, that's like 4 spaces. And Latziks, once again, going with their favorite strategy, it seems. That's 3, and it's going to be 4 orcas soon. Yeah, this match I already recorded it, but well, I didn't record it, I cast it. My recording was paused. And there go the 4 orcas. And well, what did I say last time? Indeed I did. 4 orcas is not enough to take down the war factory. Is it this time? The answer is no. Might just be because of that little bit of repair. I'm pretty sure that against like 4 Apaches you're just not even able to repair into it. But with Orca, like 2 seconds of repairs might just be enough. Sure. Anyways, the Orcas are now splitting up, going into tanks, and I mean, 5 tanks versus 1, that is actually a good fight for Mark, especially with this many grenadiers and even some rocket soldiers backing up. It means that the Orcas are not just invulnerable, does mean that you're able to just move in there, maybe take down the refinery. However, you're taking shots from the grenadiers, you're taking shots from the medium tank. And you might even take shots from the Orca. I mean, well, a rocket soldier is there, you're sitting on the pad, or like on the ground, you're already like halfway, like 50% damaged. Rocket soldiers, 2 of them are still alive to take down another tank, and you are not actually doing too badly. Mark, you are... yeah, sure. Mark's construction yard is under fire. It does need to be repaired because otherwise it will slowly go down. But just 2 Apaches are, or like Orcas, are not enough for that. Yellow on -4 power, so slightly slowed down production. But honestly, it seems like they're not really using that production anyways. Yeah. Over here, second war factory, so good production either way. And Mark now with their own, like, war factory up north, of course. So, I mean, they do have one again. It is quite secure, but it also takes a long time. Just look at the distance between this war factory and this refinery. Yeah, that's a long way away. Yeah. Over here, just 2 barracks. Pretty much the only defense Yellow has over here, apart from, like, their Apaches. Because, yeah, this section is also, like, quite far away from their base. Because their base is in like the middle and south of the map by now. And well, 2 little medium things. 2 is not enough. However, you've got like 2 more over here with grenadiers and another one going in soon. This one is trying to distract a little bit, maybe. If you move forward now... come on, wait. Right. This one is distracting. The construction yard is like already like a third damaged. You could slow down and take down the barracks now. Don't let your units get run over. That's a lot of DPS gone. Now your tanks are just stationary, not moving forwards, and fighting off this medium tank. That's fine, of course. But the shots you take by the Orca are just free shots for Latziks. And once again, 2 barracks in defense. Good DPS from their grenadiers, and as long as they come out one by one, it's unlikely that they're all going to explode in a big ball. Over here, slowly taking down the refineries with the Orca, alright. And the other 3 have also gotten their ammo back. Right. Mark's push has been stalled out up north. Over here, well, is that a dead refinery? It isn't. However, with the tanks here, is it then a dead refinery? Because, come on, there, 50%, it's not dead. However, with another two medium tanks moving in, it really should be dead. However, here, yeah, well, here we've got 3 medium tanks for Mark, and a lot of grenadiers, but again, oh, it hurts so much, they explode in a big ball of fire. And now, do you have enough time to just go after that construction yard? Maybe, but I do not think you do. You're taking it down, but... oh, there come the Orcas. Taking a little bit of time to just crush a couple of grenadiers, shooting into the abyss, and it is very close. Another 2 medium tanks coming in. If you just shoot with it at the construction yard really could have gone down over there. But now, focusing on the medium tank, now only switching to the construction yard, it is not going to be enough. Another medium tank here, but again, 1 can be out repaired. That means that you lost a lot to only almost take down a construction yard. That hurts. You do have 2 construction yards, but I don't think you're able to keep that production up. I mean, look at this. No Tiberium is over there, nothing is close to these 2 either. So your economy with like 5 whole refineries is super inefficient. I mean, if one of your war factories goes down, sure, you do have another one, but it's not great. It's just not. I mean, you don't have your construction yard, so you can't exactly buy another one. But yeah, there come another 2 Orcas, and is it enough now to take down that war factory? Yes, it is. All right. You're back on 1, doesn't slow your production at all, I would say. Because, yeah, you just didn't have the eco for 2 of them. Do you have the eco for 1? These 3 refineries with a combined like 3 harvesters, are like super inefficient. So like even keeping up production of 1 war factory with medium tanks is difficult. Over here though, you do now have 3 medium tanks on the enemy construction yard, but not shooting at it. Now you are. Are you going to crush the grenadiers? You're going to try, you are doing it very nicely, but against the orcas and the medium tanks and the enemy grenadiers and all that, you do not do it. Again, that's a lot of cash pretty much down the drain. Because just 3 medium tanks is already 2,700. 900 apiece, that's 2,700. Yeah, with all of those grenadiers as well, it hurts. It hurts a lot. And maybe Latziks is just keeping their construction yard like halfway damaged just to lure Mark in and get them to throw away their tanks. Because that is what it feels like right now. Again, look, not actually fully healed and stopped repairing. Is it because they ran out of cash? Most likely, but honestly I like to think that it's just to lure Mark in. And thus far it seems like it has kinda worked. Right now though, Latziks, what do you have? Well, you have got 3 tanks over there, you do have 1 in the home base. And your eco, these are not efficient. This is not efficient. These are decently efficient compared to what Mark has. And Mark, yeah, what do you have is the question. Soon you will not have these refineries, if these orcas are to be believed. And over here, this one will also go down. Make sure you don't get that harvester in there, Mark. Mark, keep it out. No, there it goes. You even lost your harvester full of tiberium. That's 700, which you will not get. And now, 4 orcas are taking down a war factory. And maybe just because of the fire that it actually does go down. Kind of felt like it, because it was very last second. Anyways, once again Mark is going for the construction yard, but it's not working out. And now it's just a matter of taking down this 1 barracks, and it's GG. And Latziks wins with 3-0. Because it's a best of 5, so yeah, 3 wins is enough. Not sure why they're moving away from the barracks, but in just a couple of seconds it will be over. Even with the units Mark gets by selling off their buildings, they would not be able to kill everything here, even if Latziks didn't have their units on the field. I mean, they have a lot of buildings left. No shot Mark is able to do anything. I'm sorry Mark, but it's going to be loser's bracket for you. And well, they're probably just chatting to each other like, good luck, good job, very nicely done. I didn't expect the orcas after 2 matches. And good luck with your next opponent, because it's going to be a difficult one. Maybe something like that, I don't know. Because over here, the last couple of refineries, 3 refineries and 1 power plant, are going to be the target of, well, at least those 4 tanks, probably the 5th one as well, and a couple of grenadiers. 1 refinery is down, the 2nd refinery will soon go down, and the 3rd refinery will go down very shortly after, along with the power plant. There it goes. So let's take a look at who Latziks will be facing in the 2nd round. Latziks will be up against Trianaja in round 2, whereas Mark will move into the losers round 1. So, well done that you made it this far into the video. Consider watching the video in your lower left, but that's all I'm going to have for you today, and I'll see you in another video. Bye. Again, 25,000 more harvested by Latziks.